Da, 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 da. They just got cats scratched. I still don't know what the Mugenics game is. I just like know that just suddenly started coming up. And like I guess that like just released and now everyone's playing it. I literally don't know anything about it. Throw this over here. Yeah, RuneScape. Yeah, I mean I grew up on RuneScape, right? Everyone knows RuneScape probably. I never played. I played it for like 5 minutes. The guys who made Binding of... well, that explains that. I was like, what's this game that came literally out of nowhere? Well, there you go. That's why. I mostly know them for, like, Super the Meat Boy. It's basically reading game mixed with tactical RPG. Wow, two genres I don't think I go with. I guess that explains the name. What am I... oh, right. Okay. Here, like, go through this, that. I'm always doing my, like, startup. Has, like, over 200 meows from folks. Well, he hired a bunch of cats to do the soundtrack or something? I almost forgot to post this to Blue Sky. Dragon Gaming Reel. I should have just written Crop a Claw 2 in its own engine so I could have done a software renderer and made Crash happy. Like I know Vinny does a voice and with Jermo and Mike. Oh, so it's... oh, they like got random people to just do meowing. Huh? God, my face got stuck. Oh god. They say like don't like make a mean face because then you'll just permanently be stuck. Oh god. Oh god. Help. Ow. Zoja did do apparently. What? It could easily be ported to DOS and Win99X. Well, the thing is, I would have written it with like SDL or something, and it would have been like SDL3. And SDL3, I think, only goes back to like Windows, I don't know, like XP or something. Or like 2000, I think. They had to like up the specs from like some OpenGL like 1.0 or something to like 1.1. I don't remember the specifics. This was like 1,000 years ago. I was looking at SDL3. It's still on my bucket list, but I don't know like what my own custom engine would even look like. It's still like so long away until I ever get to like hit that bucket list dream. Just something that's like really lightweight so that when all our hardware like goes back to the point where 4 megabytes of RAM is the standard, like you would still be able to play the game. It would be nice because then, you know, you just like have CPU that just like are running on like 2 centimeters of whatever. And you just be able to like bitmap all these RAMs and stuff, and you'd have like control over that. That's like one thing that does suck about SDL. Like I remember, probably like everything else, is it manages its own memory away from like your main program, so you can't like block out a certain amount of space for memory for like this and that, like textures. I think it loads to somewhere else. SDL like abstracts that away, and I don't really know where it goes. Granted, I also know I shouldn't actually care about that. Like, I know that's literally the point, is for me to not care about where graphics or sound or any of that is stuff going. But I like the idea that you can block out a certain amount of memory and say like, okay, just never exceed this much. And it'd be just nice. Yeah, anyways, I have no idea what exactly I'm gonna be... well... I know one thing is I wanted to like go through and like see if I could get it to all UI to ignore mouse stuff, so that anytime you click back onto the game, when you click off of it, it's going to like not break menu flow, so you just can't actually do things. And then there's a few other like menu errors I have to go fix. So probably a bit of UI shenanigans, and then God knows what else. Ouch. Move this goddamn couch. That is the wrong mouse. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what the fuck is a video game? I did something or other the other day, like, or not the other day, but the past few days. Oh, the controller's all the way over here. Okay, there, I had the controller. I think I'm in my nice, like, comfy developer setup. Make sure all this shit works and, like, I haven't broken something. I know I made just a quick thing over somewhere here. I needed to make sure that you got attacked by a kobold so we can do a tutorial for combat, and by that I mean thing. I don't see the USB audio going out. Let me, like, push that through. I don't know which way to push it through. I also don't have an easy way to, like, quickly test. A bug I'd like to fix is also the fact that every time you reload saves, you just warp to destination 0, and I literally don't want that to happen anymore. Okay, there we go. Like, I hate that bug, and that bug has just been around, and it won't go away, and I've fixed it multiple times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just actually random. It pisses me off. So what the fuck am I doing? Okay, so... First off, if I click off, if I click back on... Okay, like, click things. Can I move this still? Okay, good. That's something that works, and that should stay working. I may have already fixed, like, half of these. I don't actually know. But, like... The hell? I think something landed onto the house outside. Is all there's some place that references 0, 0 then, yeah? I have no idea. Well, destination 0 is different from coordinate 0, 0. Destination 0 is like, because the way that works is it's based on destination locations, and those are like entities. It works closer to, like, say, the original Pokemon games, right? There is a door that will move up the map stack and take you to, like, whatever map at destination 4, and wherever destination 4 is, you go there. Instead of, like, RPG Maker, where you had to hard code the coordinates anytime you set up a warp, and that, I fucking hated that. That was kind of not great. Because I like that you can, like, visually move destinations around, and I don't like that you don't really know where you're gonna have a warp dropped. So, like, this, like, I don't want this to be clickable. We do not pretend that, like, people who use mouse and keyboard and, like, play PC games are people. So we have to, like, make sure that all that stuff... Because, like, the menus are just not meant for it. So I don't want to break things. The way that, like, the stack is, like, jumped around, how, like, weird fixed stuff goes around, it's like that. Sound cards are fucking weird. Like, that also came up. I don't remember if I had a sound card in my system when I was, like, in my 2000 computer that my grandpa built. Maybe I didn't, I just didn't know because I didn't know what a sound card was. Options. Is it here? Yeah. So I think I accidentally did find that we can now just, like, do that, and I think this just magically passes through as of 4.6, which actually might have made it worth updating to 4.6. So, like, now I should be... Oh, never mind, it just doesn't work. So, like, none of this. I don't want any of this. Stop doing this. It sucks. I don't want things to be clickable. Not person. So, if I could just make this not do that, that'd be great. Wait, let's layout direction. Character size, no. Input mouse, where's mouse? Yeah, like, ignore. What if we just say stop? I don't remember what I did in the other stage. Maybe it's because we're not on the field. Maybe, like, that's why. Because I might have something on the field that just, like, makes that work differently or something. So if I go here, and then I start clicking around, no, that's not correct. That's literally not correct. I don't want this. I don't want, like, menus should just never have mouse buttons. In fact, we need to start, like, removing mice from computers altogether. Just no more mice, no more touchscreen, no more mice. Starting for early 2000s, many motherboards had basic Realtek AC97 or SoundMax chips already integrated. I don't want to imagine a day of, like, a time where you just didn't have, like, sound was just not really a thing to, like, work with. There is something very alien about that. No, this is ignore. Right, because I... But, like, stuff like this should not be... Like, filter... Behavior recursive. What happens if I just, like, set, like, increasingly just set more and more things to just no? Like, ignore. Because I just know if, like, some jackass is gonna click around and, like, screw things up. I don't trust players. Like, no one should trust their players. Their players are fucking stupid. I still don't really know much about RuneScape music. We don't need allow search. Why is that even here? But can I, like, remove that and then do that? No. Mouse. Stop. Why are all these stops here? I just want ignore. I want absolutely everything to be ignored. But I need my mice for shoot games. You are playing Doom on an R36S tier device. They weren't super compatible with DOS and only had basic outputs, but otherwise get the job done. Fun thing, business-oriented laptops didn't feature any sort of audio other than the basic PC buzzer up until 1997. Then they started adding ESS chips on board, which is kind of neat. That's so weird because business laptops nowadays are just like shitty Chromebooks that are falling apart and you just use it to like hop on some Skype call or something. And you need audio for that. Corda, you got me there. Held a message for reason bullying. I was also messing around with MIDIs again. Last time I was using LMMS. The problem with LMMS is it hasn't really been updated like 6 years, despite they're clearly working on the code base. So like they had a PR that was like, hey, here's something which like we could have where the MIDI export system like works and like separates channels. Because the MIDI export as it works right now doesn't. It just dumps every channel into a single MIDI. Into like just a single channel. And it comes out like just a complete mess. And I'm like, this is unusable. This is like not a usable function you could do with this program. And I look on there and I'm like, I see they had like a PR from like 4 years ago. And they closed that and reopened it with a new one because of like modified code base. I'm like, within that like 4-year period, you still have not made another release. At least as far as I could tell on GitHub. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? Anyways, next time I do audio, I'm going to mess in with Reaper. Because I do see it promising. It does some things that look a little more reliable. Like, works. Which is like, I love things that work. Particularly, what is it? There's, fuck, what's it called? Okay, good. Can't click. Good. I do need to actually, like, get around to, like, working with this eventually. Party and reserved. I'm starting to think that, like, party should be on top and reserved should be I guess I called it reserved back then because I didn't know it was going to be used for. Nowadays, it's used for, like, you know, that top menu. Like this. Not it, this. Which means those controls are also just wrong now. Anyways, options shouldn't be broken now. I just basically need to make sure that, like, the PC version's not going to break anytime mouse clicks go off and on. That's, like, my biggest fear right now. I think the combat menu breaks, if I recall. Let me, like, go into combat real fast. So, like, if I, yeah, like, all this processes, and then I'm dumb, and I, like, go over here, and I do computer things on the side, and then I just click back on here, like, somehow this breaks, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand it. Oh, like this. This is broken. Like, this should never be able to happen. I mean, maybe it works, but, like, I don't trust it. If I can't control the state of everything, then I just have to assume that, like, we have to account for all states. And when you account for all states, everything just explodes exponentially. Mouse click mobile game controls RPGs. I fucking hate everything about everything. Combat. Oh god. I have to remember, like, which menu is it. I know there's, like, some hard-coded turn-based stuff that, like, is involved with opening, like, menus or something. I need to fix that. Like, I need to decouple it. Combat character menu? What's this one? Oh, this is old. This is the original combat menu. Like, that's still available in the, like, if you go up to the Steam trailer, like, this is how it used to look. This is way out of date. I do consider, like I said, like, eventually getting a switch function. To, like, switch out party members mid-combat. I just don't know if it'll be done. Would like to have that functionality for it, even if it ends up not going used. How loud is the music? Some songs are, like, all over the place, just depending on how ambient it wants to be. It sounds like rattling bone music. What the fuck is all this? Cell? Oh, God. Filter selected. Wait, what do you mean this is... Can't... What? Doesn't have a set type. Pretty quiet. Let me, like, crank that up. It's like, this is, like, minus 16 decibels. Selection calc targetable. You know what, I'm just not going to deal with that. I don't want to look at it. So... Oh god. Where is the combat menu? Menus. It's like right here. Standard menu selection, I think, is what... Yeah, so I want to, like, also make all this just not respond to any input at all whatsoever. Just ignore everything. Don't ever let the user bully you with mice. I have to remember I could go this way now, too. So if I'm a jackass, I go over here, kind of... See, like that, right there, that's like what I'm trying to prevent. It's like somehow it got defocused, and now it's broken. So like now you basically lose focus and you can't modify things, and I don't know why that happens. That's why I don't want anything to ever interrupt. How does that happen? Maybe this... No, this says filter ignore. See, so, why we should just never play games on PCs. How could I just make it not do that? So I just don't have to worry about it. Because you know, no matter how minor it is, someone's going to fuck it up. Especially something like combat, which is very common. You know, someone might go over here, like, go to Discord, ask, like, why this enemy is too hard, and click back, and they've broken the fucking menu. Did something slip by when I just did what I did? Like, ignore. Ignore. Or is like the mouse like going below and somehow clicking something else? It might, maybe the combat root, like maybe there's some other menu it's actually clicking by accident, like that's still around. Or like somehow like one of these is actually getting hit, which could very well happen. Like something like up here, these might be eating the input. So just tell everything to ignore. I wish I just had a global, like, ignore mice click entirely. If I just had ignore all mice ever, that'd be great. Make it so if a person clicks on the game, they have their home demolished. I fucking hate clicking. No, click the thing. Clicking is for UI. These I have to watch out too. I'm sure that'll manage to screw things up. I need to get these to render over things properly because sometimes you're not able to really see the characters very well, depending on like which aspect ratio you're using. So it's impossible to actually see how much damage you're taking or whatever. At least by numbers. Alright, go fight the thing, do the thing. And click stuff. Yeah, what the fuck is this? What is doing that? Specifically, this menu seems to be doing it. Or something on the combat setup that's like letting that happen, which it never should. Ignore. Fucking ignore everything. They go in here and like also tell all this stuff to be ignored. Mouse, ignore, just fucking ignore all of it. Ignore everything. This should be inheriting that, so it should take that now, yes. Is this like global screen? No, this is actually down here. This is actually all self-contained. Ignore. So I have to think like what else could be like causing that kind of thing? I really need to like fix the fact that regions are also busted. Today will probably be like just trying to fix bugs in general. Why? What is doing that? What the fuck is doing that? What's the CTB menu doing? CTB. Like, that's not interfering. It can't. It's like all the way over there, right? Mouse. Ignore. Like, I want all focus control to happen through code and through gamepad input. You always have to, like, lock it in so that it'll stay within that boundary and just never go astray or anything. I really should just be going to the sandbox. Whoops. Save. Right, click again, break, motherfucking brakes. What did I, like, do wrong? What is happening? I should probably look at, like, how different is the wavetables for sound fonts, whatever, between Microsoft's and the SC55. I do have an SC88 that I'm looking at because that'll have like more sounds. True PC gaming experience. Just fucking hate PC games. Maybe that's one reason for like Nintendo to give me access to the Switch, so I could just port to like Switch and Steam Deck and just say like, no, I'm sorry guys, just play those. I'm not supporting PC. I wish I could just not support PC. That would honestly just make everyone's day easier. But no, everyone had to like have a PC or a phone or something that doesn't work. Turns. Is there like a child that I'm overlooking here? It's like all that said. So it's like something is wrong here with this. No, not this. Is this inherited? I wonder when we're gonna get to the pirate music. Oops, raining for 20 minutes. Time for a flash flood running. Typical California. Yeah, that's... It was raining last night. It was great. Or not last night, but just all day yesterday. And then I woke up today, and it's like bright blue skies and a chilly cold. And I'm like, I fucking hate this. I want rain. Where's my fucking rain? Mode. Focus. Cannot grab focus. Yeah. Sucks. So something specifically with this is fucking things up. I also have like other menus I might have to fix here. And by fix, I mean just wish I could fix but can't. Oh yeah, I needed to get around to that. I'll probably end up doing some ASMR, like, sound effect stuff. Did hear there was some worm winnings out of the way. Had a very dense fog this morning here. Loved how spooky was, but now it's just bright and sunny. That always just feels miserable. It's like when you have a really spooky and, like, foggy morning, and then you, like, 3 hours later, it's like 11, 12, and it's bright and sunny. It just feels like a different world, and it sucks. Standard menu select. What was I doing? Techniques. Right. I wanted to like open this, make sure I can't click things. I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to work, and it did, and therefore I have to fix that too. I want to say that techniques. No. Is it just tech? Tech select list. Like, yeah, these ones. Just select everything here and ignore everything. All of it. I don't want anything interactable. Like, I literally don't want anything interactable from the mouse. The mouse will break the game. Now, someone might say, like, oh, but, like, it's good game design to make sure that the controls are always... No, fuck you. Fuck anyone with a mouse. Skill panel. Yep, like all this. Nope. I hate this. Spells, right? There's like a spell selection menu I also need to make sure isn't going to cause problems. I want to say it... Yeah, I think it's just built similarly, but it's not actually the same. Or it's not like a child of the things. Gear, did I do the gear? Oh god, there's like shop menus. This is why I have to do this now, when like the program is still young. When dance.gif. Do we have one yet? I feel like I remember something like that. I don't remember why. I don't know why. Gear, inventory, box. Menu. The verbiage menu. I need to fix the orientation on this. How it, like, jumps around. Yeah, like this is also kind of technically busted. Good game design's a lie. Embrace fucking over the player. I did a silly one some time ago, I think. I thought so. I literally saw it in your style in my brain. It's like all this. Just, nope. Ignore. Pass up. It's like, I should just be able to, like, try and click things and nothing works, but I should be able to, like, yep, no lose of the... Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know how it can balance himself like that. I feel like Wend is, like, the least likely to be able to balance himself. Granted, like, Wend is, like, the least likely to do anything at all. Yeah, so why does this fucking not work? Like, I love it when there's such an inconsistency with that. where you have like every menu is working correctly and then one isn't and there's no difference. What the hell was that menu I'd already just done? Oh god, the debug menus I have to do. He used force to balance himself. I don't know if he does. Character combat standard menu selection. What is this one? This one's the old one, right? I should really just delete this. What happens if I do delete it? Do we get like warnings? No? Okay, just there. Pruned. I just want to like switch some of these out and like get the icons to be more battles. These were always kind of like the... I mean, they're final-ish for the, they're pretty much final for the verb menu, but I think like the run button is currently just the check icon. No idea what to do with the run button for this size. What is, like, eating mouse input and breaking it? It doesn't make any sense. Combat targeting. Do we grab focus here? Yes, like this specifically grabs focus, so that needs to be enabled. Canvas layer does not have anything related to input collision. Like, this is, the UI is like one thing that will prevent me. Turns out it's the background layer. I don't think it is. I don't even know if it can be in this case. Because it's not a part of the UI is the thing. I don't think you can click the backgrounds in combat. Of course, knowing my luck, maybe it bullshit decide that that's a thing now, but... Yeah, like, there's no collision there. There's, like, no collision for anything in combat, basically. And there's no specific, like, handlers of clicking. And this is, like, combat, so it's not one I can just say, like, you know, if someone fucks it up, like, woe on them. It's just too common of one that's going to break. Ugh. I should also probably, like, grab one of these index cards and start, like, writing things I find that are broken that I have to fix. Like, this is a lot of, like, trying to polish things up in terms of the functionality before we get to, like, some of the content polish. Pizzicato is like an easy instrument for this, like midis and stuff. I actually really like well-managed pizzicato strings. I had a pizza. Behavior recursive. I wonder if that's also starting to fuck with things. I don't know what the default is, so I don't know what inherited is referring to in this case. How did I get back here? Like, if I go here or here or something... Yeah, here's the options. Stop. Oh my god, stop double-clicking. Behavior recursive. Did that part doesn't really matter. Input? Oh. Accessibility? Nope. Focus is correct. Like, that should always just work. I don't understand what the difference is between, like, this and, like... God damn it. Like, this? Like, I got this to stop. This is basically what I have to do for combat. Like, I click around, this doesn't lose focus. And it works fine. There's something in the combat state that's preventing that. Alright, we have combat root right here. What the fuck is doing that? Yeah, this is like these are angry drums for my angry trying to figure this thing out. Watch this just be the whole stream is just trying to fix this one menu. All the others just like, oh yeah, no, just click, 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 hope the best. Maybe it just works, hopefully, goddamn. Did the shop one work, for example? Like, if I click on the shop, does that break? No, it doesn't. So what's the combat state doing that's so different? Field route and combat route are both Node 2D. Absolutely had days like that. Fuck video games, yeah. Disability, light touch, clip, drop, process, physics. I wonder if, like, disabling some things would actually give me some extra performance. Combat is weirdly unoptimized, honestly. Like, it actually runs kind of slow. And I don't know why. Like, anytime you're in combat, you have, like, 23 frames per second or something on a G350. And, normally that's not a big deal, but it's still way lower than it should be, and that suggests there's a lot of, like, processing going on in the background that's burning the battery. What the fuck? What's this label? Maybe also this thing should stop, like, intercepting me. There's no way that this is, like, intercepting me in engine, right? Allows the control to receive mouse input. What if I just set that to disabled? I don't even know if that's, like, what it's doing, but, like, just disable all that shit and hope for the best. Just work. Just work. Don't make my life harder than it needs to be. You make my life harder than it needs to be. This is why I can't release the game. Disable. Just fucking hard disable everything. Fucking Banjo-Kazooie music. Oh, well, now we just straight up can't grab focus. Well, so, no, that can't be done. What? What broke? Huh? Is this one inherited, or is it... That one should be disabled. QAing menus is the worst. It just eats the input, and what the fuck is eating the input? It's not the debug label, right? Like... Where is that? No, that's... No, that's something else. But, like, is this also, like, correctly set up? Like, did I just miss something here? Why is this set to accessibility? Are these all... No, that one's default, right? What? None. I don't know why that was... I don't think that was it. I'm pretty sure that's just like a weird quirk something is doing. Yeah, fuck you. What happens if I open a menu and then click on that menu? What breaks in that case? Like, something's going to break, I just don't know what. Let me go. So, like, I open the that and, like, click on things. I shouldn't be able to click on this. I should only be able to click... I shouldn't be able to click on anything. Okay, everything is just broken. Something is eating input in a way it shouldn't. Oh my god, please, Godot, just give me, like, ignore all mouse input forever. Like, absolutely every single mouse input. There's gotta be something to just do that everywhere. I'm like, I should just compile out mouse support. Mouse. Emulate, fuck that. Shit. Input. Can I see what inputs I do? I guess I just pressed whatever. Yeah, this was... I just don't want anything to do with that. That's a bunch of shit. No one can... What the fuck? I thought there was like a vocal moment there in the song. Maybe I'm just starting to hallucinate because I already have no idea what the fuck is breaking combat menus. Ugh. Like, there's something hidden around and I can't put my finger on it. Like I said, I thought maybe like that somehow this bit's also screwing things up. I don't think any of this is. I'm literally just pressing buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. Plus, you should never gain access or focus to this, rather. Because that, what is it? Good evening, Pyro. Oh man, now I'm being hunted around. I hate UI. Can we just make it weird, like... Jan, can we, like, make it where just everyone has to play games on the handhelds and just stop, like, supporting PC games? Like, not, like... Portmaster, but just the entire industry as large. I don't want to have to fix people pressing buttons. Well, I'll like give up in a second and I'll like go fix something that I can actually fix. Huh? Oh my god, you had it working. It worked for like 2 seconds and then it's I don't know what, bro. Whatever, I don't fucking care. Fuck it, you people fix the bug, I don't care. I'm just gonna release it like a Bethesda game. Who plays games anyways? Yeah, fuck video games. I hate menus. Okay, so... There were a couple things I wanted to fix. I have no idea how many of them I'm gonna actually get fixed. What was something else that was broken? There's a number of broken things. I have to like remember what they all were. I know one is here. First off, when you are not supposed to have this 6 slot, I fixed this and it will unfix itself. Spells, I think if you go back on this menu, it doesn't go back properly, so I need to fix that. Let's just go fix that one, I suppose. Should be, no, oh god damn it, 1 second. Damn it, I had to deliver tape. Wait, is this? No, this is the using spells. This is different. Oh my god, this is old too. Presenting, like, previews of characters actually used to look more like this. It does not anymore. Oh, but back then it actually showed the job name on there. Because there was, like, actual space. Nowadays, they're all done in the MIDI, where we're kind of just cramming stuff together. Actually, quite interesting how you hunt some of these bugs. Where do you start? Where the bug starts? The problem with the input on menus and stuff is for mouse click is I just have no idea where to look because I have absolutely no explanation of how anything works. But for something like this, so this one's an easy one, though. Like, it's like I just go to this menu, wherever that instance is. It's harder to actually find it in the code base because of how large it is. and then I just go there, and then like back, and then I have to like do this, and I have to get to this menu, and I have to like make it so it doesn't break that. I want to say that's the party editor. That's select party. That's for something else. That's when you like use something. Here we go. So in the tab for spells, I have to like do some manual toggling here. I don't actually use Godot's tab manager because item list is just easier for how I sort things and how it gives me more control over the UI layout. At least for like this kind of game where it's like old and pixely. Okay, hopefully I don't get bothered. But yeah, then it's just that, and then I have to like, okay, so I click one of these things. Where does that broadcast to? On request change. This should open up the skill panel. It gives a callback so we can get back here. I see that it's supposed to grab focus, and then it just doesn't. So that's cool. I think what's happening actually is maybe it's grabbing focus, but close is doing something. If I flip this order around, maybe it'll like magically work again? Fuck, well, I also have to like fix that, because like that's... Oh, or it'll just not work, because why the fuck would it work, jackass? Also, right, yeah, so this is... Right, this moves up in the animation. Somewhere here, close, on exited. Yeah, like it calls on exited, which is going to this lambda, which captures some of the scope. So we've got a closure here, and that like repopulates the skill list, because that's been modified, so we have to grab it back from the party member in SRAM. We kill it. Are we already killing it, though? So... Selection no, blah blah blah, basically clear the state. Release focus. Let's just maybe not have focus released and see if it magically works. Like, I would have assumed that grab focus would also have done that, but obviously the system wants to lie, so... Motherfucker. And like, this isn't an unrecoverable error. You can just click that button to get right back out, but that's still like a UI issue. So I can't really like let that slide. I'm also too lazy to fix this, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just animate a tween that like also goes back and then like figure it out from there. Hi Zeph, fix my goddamn broken code for me. I don't feel like fixing it. So it's gonna like, whoop, and then like when I kill it, instead of just immediately closing, I can just polish it so it just goes back down before cleaning. So like close. Let's mark a tween here. Where does the tween start work? Like close, open, first valid. What the fuck is all this? Where's the actual opening happen? Is that handled by the other thing? Like, is that handled by the boss? It might be handled by the boss. Prep spell, tween callback. Oh, it's being done here. Which means I could lazily copy paste this shit. Do I want to do... How do I want to do this? Sorry, I need to fix my own broken code. I could just do the tween in here. Do I want to just do the tween in here? Item list, deselect all, release focus.
I really don't... I don't even know, like, if I should be using release focus ever. I don't think, like, that's ever a thing that needs to be used, to be quite honest. But I also, like, don't think it should matter. Like, that literally should never matter. Do I want to do the close here? I should do the close here and then open there and whatever. If allow exit... Oh... What is release focus? I don't know, Godot. Focus is like a... What menu is currently being focused on by the UI input system manager thing. It's like what tab or like what button or like what gizmo or doodad. And it will just sometimes work, sometimes not. I literally don't really understand it. It fucking sucks. Godot is still, despite everything though, one of the best UI program things. Like, I always say, if I made a custom engine, I would still use Godot, like, to make its editor and its tools. Because they're just that good. That doesn't change the fact that it fucking sucks when you're doing what Crop and Claw 2 is doing, which is very specific UI progression. Tweet? Not tweet, tween. So which one is starter target menu? This is not even... I don't think what I'm looking at. What? Spells. Exit callback. Okay, I'm just gonna put the tween here. I want a visual indicator that the thing is closing instead of just, like, disappearing. I could make it a part of close, but I'm not going to for the moment. Tech panel. So, okay, this is shared, basically. Wait. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is change spell. Okay, I'm actually nesting myself more than I'm looking at the wrong tweens. Right, change spell, corrects callback. Maybe that's like part of why I'm getting confused. Right, because the general spell is being selected in that segment. Creature, spells, prep spell. Right, that's like, just does the thing when clicked. Exit tween. So wait, we do have... Exit tween, we have... What is being told to, like, tween out? Let me, like, select things and see, like, if I actually implemented a tweening for this. Well, maybe it would help if I, like, actually picked a character who had spells. No, Tecton does not have spells. So what level is that triggering? It's been a very long time since I looked at this point of the code. Here, dumbass. What am I doing? Now I'm like caught up with like which menu am I struggling with? I keep going to Tecton 2, who should not be getting onto. Okay, so... No, go out. Nope. Here, yes. Okay. That's... Okay. By the way, you'll notice that this closes correctly when you actually go out that way. So that part's actually all correct. But, like, let me still tween that out because it'll look prettier. Like, there's not really a reason for me not to. Aside from the fact that it's just making my code look uglier here, but I don't really care. On-screen pause. Wait. But what the fuck is this? It's like the change pulse. I should be using the animator too. I don't feel like using the animator. Because the animator is one way that can kind of like simplify some of this. I don't even know why I'm doing it this way. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm starting to like piece things together, what's going on here. I think what I'm doing, and by I mean you, because you're the one that's breaking it, is... Where do I actually... No, whoops, stop. Comment this out so I don't have to look at it. Create the skill panel. We map everything. We prepare the callback for changing this spell when a spell is selected or not. We open that, and we pass in that. I think... Whoops. Skill panel open, right? So, somewhere around here is open. Or it just won't. Oh, wait, no, it just didn't actually. Oh, here we go. It's the skill panel is right here. We go. Weird, just noticed Discord stripped my Zaz tag for some reason. Had to re-enable it. I think that was related to like the dumb server boost stuff like expiring. Because like no one wants to give money to Discord. Which, like, unironically, why would you? Hey, it'd be cool if my mouse just didn't decide to just fall asleep. Hey, mouse? What? Huh? What? My desktop's mouse? The stream shows it moving and my main monitor doesn't. Can we have another thing break, please? It'd be really awesome to see something else break, too. Let me, like, turn that monitor off and then turn it on and find out that, like, something is just irreversibly broken now. Display port, no signal. Oh, I love it when I had, like, crippling tech issues in the middle of stream. Okay, there it goes. It just... Oh, God damn it. Now this one I remember. Yeah, I know this song. My room is currently being gone in and out of. Is this like in like a very early section of the game or something? I don't remember. I know there's like one which is like sad sounding. Also, the Tutorial Island music was actually pretty good. I remember that one. Okay, cool. Maybe I can actually focus on this now and not get interrupted again. And also, the monitor also throwing up decided to, like, screw me up. Right, what was I doing? Okay, so, this is the skill panel. We want to tween that. We called this tween, like, right here. The spell is changed, and then we do the tween and it's not working. What is this? Yesteryear or something? Autumn Voyage. Creature spells. Yeah, so, like, this should actually be happening. What if we... Hello, what the fuck is going on here? Fuck you, S, and then S will be the spell. To see if we are handling, like, any kind of exit. I think I know what's going on. Yeah, we're never actually calling the thing that, like, hands focus back. Because it's only... Okay. Skill panel. That thing. Unexited. Okay. Unselected and unexited. So exited is not being handled, I think. Yeah, this plays northeast of the start of the game. Yeah, I was like very... my eyes just, like, with this music, glanced over to the Wen dance gif, and I kind of, like, just got locked up for a moment. Right, so change skill callable. See, I'm... Unselected... What? Equals? What? Skill list. Oh, that's... Still, that's kind of fucking weird. Maybe I need to do something... Hold on. I need to, like... Exit callback. And... This is gonna be annoying. Whoops. Skill panel dot... Fuck off. Exited? Like, yeah, we have the exited signal. Connect. Connect a one-shot of... Oh, God, I'm gonna have to move this up. Exit callback. Could I cheat? I don't think I could cheat per se, but let me, like, move this up here, out here. So we'll move that out of that lambda, and it'll be its own thing here. And we just directly connect that, brute force mutate it. With the intent of a one-shot, preferably. Why do we have this inconsistency of, like, one-shot and connect and, like, the... What's that called? This song sounds like I probably play in a mini-game. Yeah, it does sound like clown penis music. Alright, let's see how this breaks. It's not entirely working. Three heals. Doesn't matter because they're all slots. I do need to actually have slot indicators of, like, how much it's remaining too. Maybe I'll actually implement that while I'm in here, to be honest. So what I could do... is that when we call the exit, then we just do all this. Oh my god, I hate the double-clicking on this mouse so much. I don't really need that. I don't know why this happens instantaneously, though. So right, we tween it on position. That tween works. The exit callback here doesn't really do that, though. Yeah, like, look at that. That's not correct. Like, you click. Oops. Like, it shouldn't be instant like that. That's not supposed to happen. Almost the PMD motif there for a second. RuneScape was the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Exit callback. Did I fuck something up? No, I didn't. Everything here is actually perfect. What am I grabbing focus to? Spell list. What? My order feels scrambled. This is the skill panel. Tween property. Yeah, like it tweens. What the fuck is going on with this? Okay, copy that out, and then now let's create another callback called fuck. Just to like see something here. And we just subscribe that. Because I want to see if that'll like magically do something. I also have to watch out for like any sort of crazy buildup of connections that might be happening. Like at basically the memory leak equivalent of connections. Okay, that works now. So I am actually refocusing back on the correct menu. If we select though, it's not closing out, and I don't like that part. Change spell. Right, so... Not right. Right, change spell doesn't actually close. That's what's going on there. So it's like, rather I could do like this. That will like repopulate and then grab focus, allegedly. Looks like the clown music was on a location called Brain Death Island, which is used for a quest named Rum Deal. I do have vodka. I'm gonna need it after this stream, aren't I? Okay, there we go. It's still not perfect. Because, uh-oh, I see a warning going on over here. What's going on? On skill, select exited. Oops, to the spell panel. That's this, correct? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be happening. I think you're actually supposed to give that to the spell list. Spell list. Grab focus. I need to like make that all clear by default as well. It's like, let's give heal, and then that, like, yeah, get subscribed and all. I do need to, like, tweak this top screen, too, because, like, yeah, you're seeing, like, that come up, and that's ugly. I think that was for debugging. I don't know if that's even necessary anymore. I guess I could use that space on the side for something, too, like money or whatever. There's actually no easy way to view how much money you have, I think. I would really like for this tween to work, though. The fact that's not working is also pissing me off. Hard mode. Find something that doesn't piss me off. Well, we know this is calling. It's just not... It's calling, like, seconds. 0.25. That should be plenty of time to visualize it. Brain Dead 13 Island. I should also make it so that maybe you can't actually add a spell that you already have. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to, like, put effort into things. Because it doesn't matter if you have, like, 3 heals in your level 1 spell slots. Because, well, there just doesn't really need to be. Like, it doesn't matter. All of them are going to use the same level 1 slots, and now I have to close my window because the goddamn thing. Can't take a break. Catch a break, whatever. Well, I'm sure everyone will enjoy the, like, goddamn white noise just blaring through. As, like, a leaf blower blows leaves. That was a bit of a jump scare. How loud was it? I can't catch a fucking break. Skill panel. Why are we not tweening? Why are we not tweening? Why does this not tween? Tween property, like a normal fucking person. Tad louder than the music at first, just didn't expect it. Bear in mind, it could be louder for you guys because I can't really hear the music very well. I have it very low for me. On-screen position, off-screen position. Position.y, position.y. More like, why does this not tween it properly? I also need to, like, make a shortcut function to, like, get menu sound playing, just boom, real fast. Because I'm gonna have to, like, use that to add clickiness to all these menus later on. You know what, while I'm here, let me just, like, go in here real fast and, like, figure out... Where do I draw? Like, I don't want to visually draw a giant selection cube. It has focus, so something weird is going on with that anyways. Yeah, this... I don't know why that actually doesn't get focused on. So, like, let's just have is focused and then just do nothing. And, it would be cool if we could do, like, a clean outline. I like how it also, like, doesn't actually draw the giant square. Oh, it's whoever's, like, actively selected, I see. I guess I could, like, throw an arrow on top instead. That might be better. Focus, W. Doink. Doink. I'd like to have this not deal with things too... Well, actually, it's okay if it does things. I'm probably gonna have to make it so that some of these stuff is transparent entirely. It's really hard to just get menus that behave like old games. Mostly because, like, this is an RPG, though, right? Like, old menus and RPGs, like 2D ones, Game Boy and all that, Chameleon's job is never done, is, like, it requires a lot of, like, specific logic flow and setup, which is why it's so tedious. Select range. Let me... We have technically, we have a, like, arrow icon somewhere in here. Menu, action, no. It was like, yeah, it's like actually just sitting in here. And by default, it's not really here, but like... Points.atlas text, okay. So I could just draw one on top. And then you could press select to move floors in a lift menu and possibly corrupt your save in Pokemon Red Blue. That's like another thing I like about my own engine is that, like, you can just, like, make it so that you don't memory protect stuff, and you could just write stuff and the game won't care, as long as it's, like, in its own self-contained VM or emulator, quote-unquote emulator, fantasy console-style emulator. Menus in old games were definitely something else. Yeah, because, like, all it cares about is, like, it's like an offset. Here's, like, some maps are in this look. I just, like, move, and then, oops, just, like, offsetted yourself into the item storage or something. Or, I mean, surely, Crash, you know about the Doko Kashiro glitch, right? And just the very minor oversight that this game that took 5 years to develop left in, which is you could just switch your items and your Pokemon. And hilarity would ensue. Party select can get its own reference to this atlas text. Group. Assets. Nope. Export. This is princess music. Fuck. Pointer dot texture 2D. That should do the job. Stop doing things wrong. Whoops. Here, just have that ready to go. And, party main. Oh, it's here, that's why. Alright, let's see if we can get this over here without something going wrong. Okay, that went well. Yeah, the lift floors glitch is sort of a remnant of that. While they fix the items no Pokemon thing, they forgot to include the fix and lift menus too. Hence, you could press select on the... Oh yeah, that's right, that's how it worked. Imagine you just did that and then you like went to a whole new level. That's like the kind of stuff that happens in dreams. Like I said, the other day I had a dream where, like, there was like an arena, and you could like become Critter and fight. And I was like, I just realized that I could just do an arena system, like a spectate arena system, and just like have creatures and then just bet on them. And it seems like a funny thing to do in Twitch, where I could just set up polls, like put in different enemies and enemy combinations to 2 different parties, and then just have them auto battle each other just to see who'd win. Like, I feel like I could, like, spend, like, 2 or 3 days implementing that feature once, like, more important stuff isn't, and, like, that would not take very long. I need to remember how to draw a square. Not a square, rather, an, image. Poly, rect, string, style, texture, I want to say. Pointer, at vector 2.0 because it's relative. I finally got good enough to, like, remember that. Modulate, just be like, whatever. Oh, wait, no, it's not gonna be... Alright, it's actually gonna be relative to this. Pointer position should be... Can I just yoink this? I think I can. I can rip all this, actually. Cut this for now. I did love Smash Brothers Melee bot fight. Yeah, that'd be funny, though. It's like, alright, I'm gonna, like, put 4 Vine Vipers against, like, a behemoth. And just see who wins. Bear in mind, and it could use their own AI, too. Why am I in combat? Because AI is just, you know, here's just some stuff, and it's all lined up. Like those things. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, it is drawing the token, just needs to, like, draw it correctly, and it doesn't, so... How big is it, too? 16 by 16. Let's, like, divide that by 2. Or rather, multiply by 0.5, because though it'd get worse otherwise. Remember, kids, fuck. Math. What the fuck? Division is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, CNC2 Arena Arc, but it's actually just watching from the sidelines instead of betting on it. I hate tournament arcs so much. Like, Toriyama did it where it was like, yeah, here's, like, some stupid characters I came up with on a napkin once. But a lot of times they just take it too seriously, like the average, like, thing. So it ends up being kind of bland and boring, and I have to figure out how this is supposed to work. Hovered index is supposed to mutate. Oh, I'm not actually, I'm literally just drawing at 0 still. It's like, how does this look? Wait. Oh, it's just cool. It just doesn't work correctly. Awesome. 1.0. Getting closer. Nope. Nope, stop. Okay. Now I need to go halfway. Okay, so I needed, like, basically I needed, like... const... chair size... 48. And, their Y offset equals that. And then just default to chair size 1. Or, not. Fucking not Y offset, X offset. Okay, that's a little too far. I think I needed to be half that. Here I can divide, even though I shouldn't. I think there are still some ARM chips that don't really have real division. I think it's still like software division or something. ARM is weird. Like, do I understand that correctly? This is still wrong. I still remember dreaming of, like, going down in the Crash Bandicoot 2 warp room on the first floor and, like, going into a 0th floor, and it was just like the Crash Team Racing, like, there was like one of those, like, you know, like you win the thing, the trophy thing, and would just like was selling a car down there. I don't really know how to describe it. I had this dream when I was like 5 or something. It's a pretty hefty instruction, and I've got to keep the CPU prices down. Maybe it's just really intense on the battery. What am I doing wrong here? Oh. Dumbass. I think that's what I did. I think I just, like, multiplied at the wrong point. Okay, that looks better. That's still not right. That's still, like, way fucking off. Look at that. That's not even, like... I'm sure if I drew, like, lines from all of them, it would be, like, way off by, like, a million. Still, it looks like something. I guess it, like, serves for now until, like, I do it correctly. I need to, like, fix the spell slot thing, too. We need to, like, be focused on the equipment again, because, like, equipment is default. I should be having fail-safes to just automatically do that. That does look better, at least. It's a small cursor, but it looks better than, like, big, ugly thing. I really wish I would hide the... like, that, like, tan thing. I need to, like, hide that. Sometimes I want to keep it, sometimes I don't. Oh. Yeah, right. Like, when, like I said, has this. This is incorrect. This is out of bounds and will crash the game. He literally doesn't have that, too. Like, that's not a thing he has. On one hand, I'd like to refactor some of this code. On the other hand, I actually don't. Oh god. Oh, it's just icons over here. Like I said, I haven't actually looked at a lot of this code in a very long time. It's 1.5 hours already. God, time feels too fast. I actually have stuff I have to do after this too, so... There's no rest for the living. I actually also remembered I wanted to actually change something in here too. So, I have all this empty space. I could afford to, like, put some extra spell slots or something in. Sadly, I can't really fit it here. So what'll probably end up happening... Oh, that's the description. Is that even used? Wait, huh? Does that even, like, tell you what that spell does? Oh, right, because this is right. Okay, yeah, that's actually right. Oh, there's nothing there, but, like... Nope, nope, get back off. Still, like, some visual confusion that throws me off. Oh, yeah, we're not even, like, loading up the description when we hover over that. So, I could, like, lower that. Hardly feel I got enough art done. Description. Okay, like here. Like, oh, no. Okay, well, we're not doing that now. Apparently that just doesn't want to work. So, I guess I could theoretically, like, cram. Let's move this down a little bit. Doink, doink. Oh, that's awful. And I could say, like, here, levels, like, here's all the slots you have access to at this point. Or rather, like, you have spell slots of. Please don't move the spells into the different tab. That literally will break everything. Please don't cut the entire menu out of the game. Rich text. So here I can at least put in, like, here's your, like, maximum and your current spell slots. So you can actually have a place to reference them when you're looking through these things. Spell slotties. When we populate this now, how's this draw? Populate. So I want to, like, just have it where it's like, yeah, level 1. 0, 0, 0, 0. I think it's only, like, 1 digit now. I think we do hard cap where you only have 9 spell levels per level. Or spell slots per level. Alright, the tabbing is not gonna work because this fucking font doesn't have certain handles for that for some reason. How could I draw this? I guess I could, like, use tabs as spaces, or spaces as tabs, rather. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gamer, I'm just... Yeah, and it should be spacious and comfy enough. And then I could just draw those in and that won't be a big deal. Fit contents. There we go. I don't feel like doing anything fancy, so I'm literally just going to draw under it. Or not, because that won't work. I guess I could say, like, spell slot, whatever. So 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's fucking wrong. I want this to at least, like, look all nice and lined up. Without, like, having to make multiple labels, that pisses me off. You know what it is, though? We're also not really in sync here. That would explain that. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want this to be consistent. I'm not gonna get it consistent. It's not gonna work. This just hates me. I guess I'll just do the fucking boring way where I just, like, write it all out like a normal person. Control. Boy, if I, like, guess that this is a desert song, am I correct? This song actually sounds like on a Paper Mario, like, that's literally, it's like it's using the same instrument sets and stuff, right? Like, that like, Kodo sound or whatever it is like, very common among, like, hey, here's the desert level. It's like beaches with steel drums, right? Like, how do you know you're in a beach? You got the steel drum sample playing. I guess I should actually push this in here too. And just like readjust. I'll be very upset if this is not a desert stage, because then it made like my last comment just look stupid. Slots. That sounds like a bone sound, so that's how you know it's a haunted desert. Whoops, 09. Or 00, whatever. It's used in a desert dungeon. I'm great at knowing things. Slot 0. It's a little janky because I have to do a translation layer in my brain. Slot 0 is actually level 1 spell slots. They're actually like one less than the way the viewer views them, because most people don't think in index 0. So, like, I have to say, like, oh, it's level 1 means it's a 0 spell slot. So if it mostly trips you up if you're like making spells. I guess what I could do is I could just also just hide these whenever you don't actually have... I don't want to do this. Pyramid Dungeon with a bunch of scarab enemies. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do... Also harp. I just very often see the harp getting involved in these midis and stuff. Level 1, 0, 0. And maybe like start with a space here? That's way too far out. That little chime also feels Pokemon Mystery Dungeon-y, like maybe in Sky, like Time Dark Sky. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 spaces and then like the indicator, and maybe that'll be fine. That over. Duplicate. Move that over. Duplicate. Move that over. Fuck. 2, 2, 2, 2. Too lazy to use, like, auto sorters. Chimes and bells give me PMD vibes, yeah. It's also funny that this music also sometimes feels like RPG Maker music because of the sound font of the time. That's level 3. Not level 2-2. One, two, three, four, 5. At least it's a little more spacious here. You know what? I don't feel like clogging this up, so I'm literally just gonna embed this code. Fuck it. Spell slot. Build. cut all that, cut all that. Fuck. Populate. Just give us the target creature, and we'll just do all that ourselves. Export, var blah. Slot labels. Array, rich text. Fuck up. Oh god, I have to like do math. Creature dot calculations dot spell slots. Okay, good. Wait, was this complete spell slots or get spell slot total? Okay. Total. And it's a packed byte array. That's how you know like this code is like super duper fancy, is because all of the, what's it called? Whoops, do need to actually pass you in. Spell slots are actually stored as bytes, like just hardcore bytes. It doesn't really matter, like you're not really saving that much memory, but it's nice. This does feel like a remixed Kecleon. Creature calculations dot spells. Get available spell slots. Which one's this one? Oh, okay. You know what it is? It's the bass. It's like the synth bass. That's what's doing it. Like, that's a very... Like, I think they use that a lot in PMD. I want to see, like, what my types are here. Okay, for slot labels. Let me slot ID, actually. Slot label size. I want to make sure that if we are not actually available, just continue. Okay. Slot labels. Label. Okay, so now I could just format the string directly and then just build out from this one. That's a D. Fuck. Don't we have a weirdness when we new line because this font is fucking weird? Or is that just tab? 2 spaces. D. D. First is slot ID +1. Second is, I'll just say 0 for now, and then the total slot ID. Whoops. Slot ID. That should at least give us a quick populator. And I could say, like, whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Okay, it's just right there. Oh, you know what? I should actually make this invisible if we're not. There's that. Label. Just hide that. things I do for fucking dragon games. If we want to be fancy, we could say like, ooh, you have 0 spell slots here, let's make it red and alerting and like make you feel like you're playing bad. Okay. Let's see if this works. Well, when I actually do it correctly. It's... oh, you know what it is? Because I have 0 things actually set here. Dumb fuck. Yep. 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 That should make this work magically. Okay. Surprisingly, that didn't break. Okay, good. And Gliss doesn't even get to see any of these. The song's bass line really makes me think of seeing one dungeon music. I'm so bad at identifying music. Anyways, let's all laugh at Gliss. She has no magic. Can't select spells or do anything down there. I do need to make it where all these like unspecified ones don't show all these placeholder labels. No, don't be mean to Gliss. Creature dot spell slots. Are these like your these should be the remainders. Remainders. Attack bite array. Let's make sure that I'm actually right. 0 slot ID. Break this up. Okay, 1 of 1. I actually set a spell and try to use it in combat so I can see if that's going down. Goddamn, Wend has to go through a bunch of stuff. Heal on Tectone. And get the fuck out. I should have 0 spell slots. Yes, I do. And then spell slot. There we go. It still says 0 now, so. Okay, well that was just a feature I wanted to get in real fast. I could make it where the text turns yellow, maybe if you're like halfway through your spell slots or something. I think I could do that real fast, just real quickly. Const yellow is, fuck me. Color yellow. Just like add some quick wrappers. Const red equals literally the same thing but red. I could just copy this to its own buffer real fast. And then just branch like if total slot ID, rather if remainders slot ID is like what, less than half +1 or something? What's this song from? All these songs are from RuneScape. Where exactly, I don't know. Body Parts was that song. I don't want to know where this song is from, actually. Thank you. There's so much fucking music in RuneScape, by the way. This is not even a complete list of, like, old school RuneScape music, and it is just so many songs and millions of hours and just, like, 3 gigabytes or something like that. Oh, I saw a song with the word dragon in it. Dragon Tooth Island. Oh. So if it's that's greater than, that is literally not correct. Body Parts placed in a cave under Frankenstein's castle. That could have been so much worse. Times 0.5. Actually, this is fine. Like, we could just say that, I think. And then just text, just wrap it basically with yellow. Probably make this elif actually branch here, and then just manger 0, and then just hope you're not like shredding the cache by constantly referring to that Algiers. Whoops. Slot ID equals 0. Actually, it has to be equal 0, because this is, what's it called? This is a byte. You literally can't go lower than 0 in just a solid byte. Unless it's signed. I don't remember if they, I think it might be a signed byte. I don't remember now. That. Oh god, is packed? No, packed byte array is unsigned. Twin Peaks opening playing on local radio right now. Is that bad? Should that, like, be worrisome? Alright, let's hope I didn't fuck this up. This should give me a... What I should actually do, hold on, is I should actually try casting... Hey, why is my... Because I didn't fucking prep the spell. And now I broke this menu, which, again, effort. Okay, there we go. Tweak. That's the check. That, and then heal. Let's heal someone. Hey, that's not red. Why is this not red, you motherfucker? Fucking, why are you not red? Fucking die in a hole. Because BB code is not enabled. Why is it not enabled? Fuck off. This radio often plays classic bangers, but I never heard TV ones before. I used to sleep with my radio on a lot. I had like a lot of classic rock active. I guess classic rock is like a different definition now though due to the ages. I just imagine the stream ending with die in a hole. Ending at die in a hole. Nothing ever works. Bone dry. I was like, is this a Christmas stage? Because then I heard like the telltale sound of Christmas bells. Okay, that works, except for the fact that it's not coloring. Why is it not coloring? What the fuck, motherfucker? Remainder slot equals you asshole. Pyro, you should share the RuneScape meme I sent you on stream. God damn it, I have to open up this Discord. Hold on. Is that stuff, like, safe to eat? I only played a little bit of RuneScape. I actually don't know anything about RuneScape, except for the stuff that I do know. We have radio on often during the day, and that so that parrot is content with noise in the background. Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, the parrot is probably imitating. We usually have either classic bangers or punk rock radio on. Guys, I found dinner tonight. Turquoise has provided dinner. Once I save this goddamn image. Okay, kill Discord. Yentolgen, I present, rather, Turquoise presents, this. You've got the, plastic steak. Someone's just put a fucking entire turkey into a pot. And, these horrible parasites. I don't know if that's safe to eat, actually. What kind of cleaner is that? Is it one of those Swiffers? Low-level cooking stuff. So it's not even, like, good food? It's just, like, the first thing you make? Is this just, like, shit like the tier, like, you go up to the chef, and he's like, here, get me, like, flour and eggs, and then, like, you have to become a time-traveling wizard or some spoilery thing like that. I don't remember what that was, but... Whole-ass chicken in a pot. Yeah, that's, like, offensive. I don't like the sound of that. That does not... No. Like, is this person okay? Before that. Paste the licking viper on top of the RuneScape dinner. No, I don't want to eat that. No. Guys, what was I doing? Shrimp you cook in the tutorial is one of the first things you do. Those shrimp have such a visceral effect. Like, there's something viscerally horrifying about them. Why are we not doing the thing? Motherfucker, what broke? What? Huh? Lamau Pyral's reaction. What this fuck is motherfucking doing right now? Spell heal. Yes, like that's how that works. What? Why are we breaking now? Oh, because my code is breaking. Oh no, it's the breakpoint I literally added to see like why this is breaking. Okay, so like cool. What are we currently set to? Slot ID. Where's remainder? So if I press this, then it's gonna be red, right? Like it's gonna be wrapped in the red code? Well, no, it's not gonna be wrapped in the red code because you're fucking wrong and you're lying and you're a piece of shit. Text is like text red. What? Oh, because I'm just the dumbest fucking person on the planet and I got my things backwards. Motherfucker. No, stop. There. This has got to do it now. Local dragon dev has a nervous breakdown over the state of fine dining. My cooking is definitely not gourmet. I just get it done and like put it in my stomach. Okay, there we go. Now I have no zeros or my... What broke? Oh, right, because the... Right, okay, now that adds up. Okay, so spells there now. Now you have, like, a way to quickly see, like, in this menu, like, how many spell slots you have left. Just in the quest to, like, have more ways to look at your goddamn spells. You could see them here, too, but now you can, like, see the max as well. And then if I go here, I should be able to full heal. And now I have one again. I wonder how long this RuneScape playlist goes. I didn't actually look because it's not in a playlistable thing. Let's see. Well, that's some usability there. And there's been a little cleanup in this menu at least. Let me like switch this back off though so I can be correct here. RuneScape has a lot of music and a lot of songs that are longer than you'd expect. Yeah, because it is MIDI. You could just, like, cram anything you really wanted into MIDI. Like, MIDI's, like, one of those things. If I was, like, a really big musician,
like I really liked music, and I just like put millions and millions of songs in my games, I would probably just stick to MIDI and sound fonts, and I would just like do that, and or like implement more complex dynamic MIDI generation or something. Because like that's a nice thing with music and MIDI stuff too, right? Is that you can programmatically generate music if you really wanted to. My playlist seemed to estimate about 28 and a half hours. 28 and a half hour dev stream. Here we go. Why is this doing this though? This is pissing me off. I want to see if like I managed to at some point break like equipment stuff. Time to put iron on wind. Okay, good. That still works. Look at that. I love this. Like, this is great. Why that metal stuff is, like, not working right, though, is beyond me. Well, don't worry. We're past, like, the first 2 hours of this 28.5-hour stream. So let me look at that iron plate. You know what? That's, like, one thing I needed to get around to, too, was doing stuff. Stats. LA resist. What? Is it how do I do this? Is it not... Huh? Okay, so... What did I, like, math these? Am I, like, mathing the elemental calculations incorrectly? Like, is that something else I have to fix? Go over here. Oh, I really need to fix that fucking destination bug that will literally not be fixed. That's correct. I guess that's percentage based, like the way I have those set up. Also, I really like how the, I really dig how, like, the stat calculations for elemental offense is just not working and previewing correctly. That's really awesome. I love that. Why though? Stat panels. Oh my god. Look at all this fucking code. I should move this out and, like, just have that all generate somewhere else in some other containment zone so I don't have to worry about things. This song almost sounded like a familiar motif, but I don't even know if they reuse motifs in RuneScape. Do they? It's all, like, different, isn't it? Like, every song is just a different song? Maybe, like, within quests, maybe you'll see, like, motifs. Like, they have, like, the same composer to assign them or something. I assume there's, like, 100,000 composers. There's so many songs that I don't know. Annoyingly, this playlist is alphabetical. God, look at this mess. Ellie, do math. Simulate equipment. I want to say that this is where... Yeah, because this is Elementalist, right? So... Ellie to text. Both of these are actually used. It's just different calculations are done. Like Ellie Power Raw and Ellie Resist Raw. Ellie Power is the offense one, and this is the one that's fucking up. Maybe because it's calculating with resist, but what? Calc equipment power? Wait, why are these both resist? What? There's no way I, like, copy-pasted that stupidly, did I?
Me dot fuck Ellie power Ellie power. Wait, why are we doing this twice? What? Oh, species, right, because it's stacking the species on top. If that was all it was, then that's really stupid. Ellie power, is that also resist? Did I fuck that up? I don't think I did. I must have, like, copied this just to, like, get it going, and then I just didn't ever go back and, like, actually change it. But even then, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't it have used the wrong, like, deliberately the wrong calculations there? That's still wrong. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? Oh, wait, no, that's correct. Because, like, yeah, it's just not affecting the offense. It's only affecting defense, which I think is how that item is configured. Yeah, LA power, it's just all zeros all the way down. Let's see. There's so much goddamn equipment that's gonna have to be implemented. I guess not really that. Again, demo is supposed to be a small portion of it all. Funnily though, as time goes on, the common package will still build up. Because CNC Common, like, gets distributed with everything. So only the actual games, like their demo and their full game packages, are like what's actually going to, like, make a game playable, but the whole asset packs will still be there. I should test to make sure this works, because I just don't trust it now. Let's say, like, this one gives, like, 60% earth power or something. I should get 60 earth. Okay, see, that's what QA testing is. That's what Crash does for a living, I believe. Accidentally leaving a full version of the demo that'll be unearthed in 15 years later. Semi. Because, like, I can store skills or enemies or stuff that are only used in one specific game. Like, the final boss of Crop and Claw 2 is not going to be accessible in Crop and Claw 3. And that's, like, you know, that's how the lock-on technology works, right? Like, I mean, sure, Crop and Claw 2 could have flying battery zone in it, but it would be different from, say, when you have Crop and Claw 1 and 3 plugged in as well, and you have, like, all 3 games in one. It's gonna still get overridden by flying battery in Crop and Claw 3. Or, more realistically, it's not gonna get overridden, it's going to, like, all the links are gonna point to that one. Anyways, you should not get 60 earth power for mundane iron plates. Crop and Claw Remake, Crop and Claw Rebirth, Crop and Claw, and Knuckles. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry 2. I'm really glad that I can finally talk about that now that the NDA is up with Capcom. But yeah, it's like a lot of the equipment stuff just goes here. And it's like a lot of this stuff would be saved. So all the references refer to Crop and Claw Common. If you say you reach the end of Disc 2, Package 2, Crop and Claw 2, whatever. And then like going into Crop and Claw 3, some of your stuff might carry over, but they're all just referencing this, so they don't reference anything from Crop and Claw 2. So we do have to make sure, like, CNC 2 only has, say, like, enemies and stuff. Like, things that you're never going to actually have in your inventory unless that part gets cleared or whatever. This way, you can only own one of the games, too, and not have to have all 3 in order to play, like, one game. I sure hope that the mixing of all 3 works. I'm definitely making some, like, weird decisions here. But it means that it would be trivial to, like, if I, like, let's say, like, I had a Nintendo Switch version, like, I somehow got that, I could just pack in all 3 games as one and just sell it as a whole set. and I wouldn't have to worry about it. And because I could embed the packages, I found out you can actually embed PCKs into a PCK, and you could dynamically load it while you load it. Yo, dog. And so, like, that's how Crop and Claw 1 now loads the repainted version. It's packed into the base PCK as of, like, 1.3. New funky mode. Make the player type a long-ass password, sort of like Golden Sun 2. Oh, right, yeah. For the transfer section, I was like, I know that we had SRAM for, like, basically any RPG by that point, but right, like, if you're doing the transfer thing like that, that's a different story, yeah. Or, like, Oracles of Season and Ages. I thought this was, like, opening into Living on a Prayer for a second. Oh, so an extended game. Well, Crop and Claw 2 and 3 are, like, chronological. 1 is 1, 2, 3. Not like Oracle Seasons and Ages, which are, like, you do one and then the other, but it doesn't actually matter what order, unless, like, gameplay reasons. Wen starts with the Master Sword equipped. Impressive as he has no idea what that even is. Oh, God, how am I supposed to fit this in here? Why do I have LX? Oh, that's the level. How do I cram HP and TP in here? I have to think of this. This is weird. There's something similar with Wizardry games, at least the later ones. I do remember that, actually. I remember hacking, what was it, Wizardry 8, or like one of the ones Seth played? To have custom characters, and then I, like, played the intro dungeon, and then I, like, went into the town and immediately died to, like, guards or something. I struggle with a lot of those old games. I don't know how Morrowind hooked me. Somehow Morrowind and Daggerfall I can play. Other games from that era I could barely play. Like, you'd think, like, oh, maybe he'll like Baldur's Gate. I haven't, like, given it a real effort. You could port your party along with equipment to Wizardry 7, make it much more stronger and achieve second, third ending. Much easier. Same with Wizardry 8. Yeah, and it was, like, all its own, like, continuity or something like that. Let's see, this right, I have to do this calculation. Oh, right, okay, so... to dict strings... I want to say that the visible stats are... I want to say visible stats do not include HP and... Yeah, okay. So I actually need to manually pass those in and get those, and then I have to append them on. Canonically, the same party ends 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7... Haha. I want to, like, twist Crash's neck 67 times in a row. I could, like, hear the, like, cartoon rubber sound in my head when I do that. Clip it quick. Pyro did the... Oh, no. Hopefully Radiant's, like, too busy playing, I don't know, like, Hell Deepers or something. Hell Peakers. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I'm a dumbass. I could actually do this here. Their stat... Oh, wait, no, this is fine. This is fine. stat display max HP. I need to actually, like, I think it's underscore if I want the translation. Max TP. I am crunching myself into the equipment's text. I also need to, like, change this to, like, 10. I think we're still on 8, yeah. It's, like, part of what's also screwing up the formatting. Okay, that barely fits. Zero, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so here, I have to... I haven't actually looked at how this works in a while. Like, this was a really stupid way for me to get some stuff done. String. I could just, like, copy this in real fast. Cut that out. Instead of this, I can pass in... Fuck. There, HPTP is array stat. Do we have just a reference to stats here? Stat equals stats. No, stats, all caps stats. HP. And then just do the same for TP. HPTP. God damn it. HPTP, not HTPT. And then stat. Text. We're just going to literally apply this. Whoops. Which is like the rest of the stats. Or at least the calculate. Refresh creature baseline. Well, I'm gonna have to do this for the simulation version of it too, aren't I? There H stat text, and this will be HPTP, and then correctly thinged instead of incorrectly thinged. Just set that. Actually, I could just strictly type it. It's fine. HPTP plus new line, gross second string allocation bullshit, whatever. It's just funny. I believe I need to new line. I don't think it new lines automatically at the end, but it might. I could be wrong. Stat. HPTP. Stat. Text. So this is all because, like, I did so much stuff like, okay, I need to, like, pass in certain values, and I do this at different parts of UI, so I just have to, like, chunk that somewhere else, and there's just so much chunked stuff. Which means, where do we get, like, calculations of this? Because we're gonna have to simulate, like, max HP and max TP also changing. Refresh creature baseline only is gonna give us, like, what it actually is functionally. Equip difference, does math and shit. Oh, no. Okay, I think cause like this is actually a const, right? HP TP. So I could actually change this to const and just make that a part of this label altogether. That's a stupid way to do this, but I mean, what has the rest of this code base been? Let's see. Kind of cut off there. I don't think I see any other visible being used here. So what I could do... I could just quickly make, like, a merged version of these. Wait, did we have, like, merged? Like, no. Do we have pinned array? I don't like doing it this way, but... Ugh. This feels gross. Well, I guess if I'm doing it this way anyways, I might as well try this first since it's easier. All stats. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. I can't remember what it is, but there is a reason for it. Stat visible. No. Oh god. Stats. Stat. No. Oh, yes, here we go. Okay, well, it's not yelling at me, so that's progress. So I saw two references here. Okay, those are visible elements. That's actually not... I think I might have just not even needed to worry about that, but I still needed this anyways, so... In theory, which never works, this should work. Okay, there is a new line that's splat on top. That's very obnoxious. Also, we're not getting a translation for that. I mean, we're not getting translations for any of these, so... You know what else we don't have? We don't really have lists. Like level and XP and 2 gain and stuff like that. I do need to like have that. I might like put a pin on that for later. So I can... I might just like try and maybe squeeze a little bit of like quality of life here by just having that visible, since we can go a little bit lower. I mean, that looks fine. Ow, but the level label down there means like you have to be watch out. Well, no character should really have more than like 6 equipment slots at most, really. Like that should never be a thing. And worst case, I also can just like put that above the... I can actually just put that above the... What's it called? Okay. Yep, it changes, does all that consistently. God, Diz has like 6 max TP. We have not done any like balancing yet, aside from like getting spell slots to be things. Oh, this looks like it needs to be moved up a little because it's out of line. Just kind of looks weird that way. Maybe, like, lower this one. Alright, that way we don't have, like, this awkwardly hanging down here. We can just move that up here. This is still, like, a weird-ass layout, but... I guess, worst case, also just move it over here, but we'll deal with that some other time, maybe. Like, flip these around. I don't think that matters because of how the code is set up. Well, having it over here is actually nice because that's, like, where the menu, like, flies in here, right? So, maybe not. Oh my god, the reason why the magic menu disappears immediately might just be because I'm making the menu invisible. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, this part works. So, let me, like, iron armor, or plate, rather. Like, it's not actually very clear, but when we say, like, plates, they are, like, kind of general purpose, because dragon shapes rather than like straight up like armor, and they kind of more just like hang around rather than like are specifically tailored to certain body sizes or body types, because like good luck getting a biped and a quad to like use the same armor set. A lot of things are actually pretty loose and fluid. These I need to translate at some point. I might even have them, like, somewhere in here. Like, I thought they were in terms. Yeah, max HP is right here. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. Do we have to watch out for that? Oh, like, Morrowind armor. Well, if you're Argonian anyways. Well, Argonians are still, like, human-ish. I wonder if I could just use HP here. HP and TP. First off, why are these... maybe I didn't add these to the translation system, because, like, these are built in. Like, these can stay, like, directly in here. No, they're right here. What the fuck is your fucking problem? Because these can stay, like, they're meant to be, like, internal. They're always referenced. They're not, like, dynamic. They don't need to, like, load in and out. Like, maps and stuff, their translation files will actually be, like, loaded in and out dynamically, but for this one, I don't really need the problem is why is it not working right? Why are we not translating? We're not translating because I just have the translation disabled on that menu. Oh, I know, because I understand what's happening. I understand. Right, because like we actually have to like manually translate it because it's all one label, so the auto translation isn't working. I could real fast just like build the string dynamically, just automatically when it like starts to exist. I could use the... Yeah, but in Morrowind they couldn't wear boots. Yeah, but yeah, like there's no restrictions for equipping stuff. So that's like part of why like a lot of the stuff that everyone wears is kind of like very general stuff, robes and plates and whatever. General plates. Things you can just like have. Like having something specifically tailored to your body, if you lived in a creature world where everyone's got like weird body types, is probably like a luxury thing. Like you had like the wealth and status to have something tailored specifically for your body frame, size, and everything. Right, so like stats, string, right, so this is
kind of weird.
That makes sense, actually. I hope so, because I'm making this shit up on the fly. Vine Vipers just wearing tube socks. Snakes wearing tube socks is very much a thought I've thought of a lot. Stat. I really should just have a shortcut for this. P.TP plus stats dot fuck visible. That's what it was. Stats plus equals translate string name s. Well, no, that's gonna drop in an int, because that at that point it's an int. Do I have like a do I have stringify? What is this? No, I that's not for that. Oh, alright, right. Like, it's been a while since I've done this. Stats dot stat dot get whatever. It's a dictionary. I'm trying to get keys s, because that's that, and then right. So just sloppily do that real fast. If I want, I can just cheat real fast. And if this is the TP, just quickly append a new line so I link up with however I was doing this already. New line. This is so stupid. Why do we have a second warning there? They really like their pizzicato strings, don't they? Oh, right, yeah, because like, okay, stats dot text equals stats. In theory, this should actually translate all these, and then it's gonna lie and say that there's an error when there isn't. I put the $sign there, motherfucker. That's not text. Okay, let's see if that translated correctly without crashing the game. Well, you almost had it right. New line. This is so inefficient. Good thing it runs, like, once. Well, actually, it runs every time you open the menu, I think. Okay, there we go. I will just have to hope that the translation just doesn't go over the thing. So I need to do the same, though, for elements real fast. Let's make this less readable. God damn it. Why are we warning up here? What the fuck is this? Act without cast will fuck off then. Whatever. What, like this? Whatever. Here, let's clear the buffer and then just immediately do what I just did. Visible. Need to copy that in. Elements. Why did I not just like link the dictionary? I don't know why I didn't do that. We don't need this hack. Elements. In theory, you could use icons for elements. I'm too lazy to get around to, like, planning that. Okay, now we have translated elements. Good. Now that's just out of the way. That's one more thing I don't have to worry about. Well, now for the other thing I was supposed to do, which is... I wanted to test and make sure that the HP and TP calculations were working correctly. Simulations, rather. Stats. Let's just add like 50 and 40. Because that's 0.4. That will not do anything. Alright, let's see how this breaks. Yeah, that's math. Wait, huh? Hey, why is there why did that... Oh, god damn it. I know, this is... Okay, fuck this stupid hack I've been doing. Let's just do this properly, I guess, like a normal fucking person. Got this. And... God, I need to grab, like... Oh, God, we're entering the 3rd hour in, like, 20 minutes, so I have to grab my vodka soon. I'll have to unwind soon, too. I'm just trying to get as much of these little, like, chores out of the way that I've been trying to deal with. Just, like, little friction points that have to, like, be polished up and cleaned out and just ironed, squashed. Right, the simulate equipment is not lined up right, so I have to, like... Refresh crazier baseline. Yeah, let's just strip out that last new line real fast. Ah, shit. Split? No. It's slice, right? Like... No. Oh, God. What am I thinking of? R slice. Can I, like... Or R split? No. Well, if I do this, though, that still technically works. Because, like, there's... I'm starting from the right, where there's going to immediately be a new line, so I can just fix that. So I could do, like, 2-dict string. And I could just do the 0th. I think that should remove that extra new line. Assuming it's not a liar. Something's fucked. Allow empty. So... Okay, let's, like, do this one by one then. Fine. I hate code like this. What is that one? Copy in here, and then don't put a debug so I can't, like, actually look at what's going on here. What I think I could also do is I could also just, like, drop a buffer here real fast and not include that, and then comment this out. We'll set that later. And breakpoint. Here we go. So I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Temp, right? Okay, well, it would help to, like, move into the next frame first. Oh, HP 20. Huh? Okay, I didn't really think that one through. I want one slice, though. I want... Okay, I think it's like R... Can I... R slice? No. What?
This is such a stupid hack because I'm lazy about the final new line of things.
Wait, what if I just stopped being lazy? What if I just went in here and said, like... No delimitator at the end of the last one? That would, like, save me so much effort. This is annoying. If I love how fuck is just left in here, by the way, too. Like, that keyword's got to show up a couple times in this source code. If I... I don't want to... no. I know I should do it that way, but I really just want to just strip it out at the last minute. Fuck equals fuck. I look forward to playing and encountering a random fuck. It would probably be in the error messages. Like, there'd probably be an error that just says, you are absolutely fucking stupid. Because, like, some weird error gets triggered that I don't know how to fix. Oh my god, I want to just slice off, like, the last character. Wait, can't I just use left and right? Oh, no. I could do, like, left -1. I'm pretty sure, like, left -1 actually would do exactly what I want to do, so I can just get rid of that last new line. It's another extra goddamn allocation, but what are you gonna do? String manipulation is always about having a million allocations, and it seems to work, I hope. They're all in line. Glist has 1 stamina and 1 magic. Oh wait, no, that's Diz. Diz should not have 1 magic. Diz is literally like one of the 2 full casters. I think the other full caster is like 3 magic. Okay, Wen, let me look at you, because you're pissing me off. Why do you have that 5th slot? I don't understand. Or that 6th slot, rather. Weapon, armor, relic, orb. Yeah, if I start a new file, though, like... SRAM. That's... no. Save. Like, where is it? Default save? No, it's CNT save. That's a different party system, right? Okay, fuck you. No, I don't want to reload. I want to, like, make sure that a new file would, like, give Wen the correct stuff. Okay, okay, that's just out-of-date save file. Fine, I'll take that. That's fine. I don't hate you as much. Okay, that's a couple of things fixed. What did I just fix? I probably should have been, like, doing my checkpoints, but I was too lazy. Fix spell menu revert fix shit that I'm too lazy to fix. I should just like fix stuff. Fix spell. I'm sure like people who like have to deal with like version control in professional settings are hurting right now. Fix spell menu revert fix stat translations stuff.
fixed whatever I just fixed. And TP not on party preview, whatever. Add spell slots. I like lazy git. It really is just nice. Okay. Just in and out. Just real fast, real nice, real clean, not annoying like 90% of these Electron-based Git things, clients. Oh yeah, I guess I also did the thing where I tried to make everything ignore stuff. And then it just doesn't work anyways. I don't even know if we need this anymore. I probably left it in case I use it again, but I don't remember if I ever do. Combat probably should like technically make this so it's just jumps to this immediately if there's only one. Does spell preview show up on there? It's like, is that a thing? I didn't... oh, wait, no, it's not that I didn't tune, it's that, right, I actually have to have Wend act, and Wend is not on the... okay, there he is. Okay, that's not actually, like, pulling from that. Yeah, I do need to get around it. Like, doing that. Okay, so, what is this? Where would this be called to? When we boot into here... maybe when this gets populated, but where's this get populated? Right spell, rebuild spells... character select, that's gonna broadcast out. Just hack it in here, honestly. Label spell slots. Rich text label. That should be exported. Mostly so I can make sure that this does the thing correctly. Oh, wait, no. Because it has to like listen. Oh wait, unhovered. Okay, hold on, this isn't so bad. Wherever this goes, I might not need this. Oh wait, no, it's even still fine because wait, unhovered. Okay, I think I could work with that. No, I need the creature context. That's fine, I can do this way, that's fine. Label spell slots. So anytime you hover over... I could basically do all those calculations I did earlier. I should probably just isolate that somewhere else so I can, like, make the string just general purpose all over the place. Add HR. What? What is that? Oh, horizontal rule. D/D. And I want it to be
Creature calculations dot spell slots. Do we have the target here? Oh no. Okay, we have the target. Do we have the target here? We do not have the target here. Uh-oh. Oh wait, target. It's right there. Okay. Target. Target spell does need to be stored here though. Okay. This is serial killer music, right? Like, this is the scene where you get killed? Oh, right. Spell level. Okay. Thank God I made this, like, just some bytes that you point to. Okay, in theory, this should pop over. There are some things in here, like, in the code base where menus, like, I have to set it so, like, it doesn't fire the, like, hover commands or signals or whatever you want to call them right away. So you have to, like, go in and tell it, like, okay, fire this now so that you can clean up menus and stuff instead of using, like, great big visible placeholders, which is why some menus still look ugly on the first run. And then, like, look fine after. Or, like, don't show a description or something. Okay, level spell slots is actually already linked here. Let's see how this holds up. Didn't go for that. You're not working, motherfucker. Well, it's probably another way to check if it's actually working or if it is, once again, like the select thing. Because I could just go in, like, add. Now I can, like, select a different thing and see if re-offering it will work. I'm glad that Wend is consistently the second or third or whatever, so I can check. God damn it! Yeah, well, it was what I was thinking. Text. On item select. When we open up, let's just immediately say 0. Just broadcast that. On item selected, yes. Alright, and if you don't have spells, then you can't access that menu, so don't access that menu. Okay, this should show 1 of 1. Ah, god damn it. Oh well, no, list is... Okay, no, it's just... Okay, mine is here. Okay, now it's 1-1. Good. Can I heal the enemy? Oh, no, I can't! The scope is actually set to prevent that. Alright, whatever. This is supposed to pass... I feel like I did tell this to, like, pass command onto the thing if there's only one. Refresh. On character change. GUI input. Do we have, like, on focused or something? Refresh. Special case. If only one creature auto-select. To do. Refuse back button. Alright.
So yeah, this code actually does work, it just doesn't work. Why? Why are you a liar? Okay, let's like run back into combat real fast. Wind is higher up in the CTB gauge. Okay, spell. Breakpoint. Here we go. So what is breaking? Creature's size should be 1. There's like literally only 1. It's when. It's right here. It says 1. What the fuck? Auto select. Refuse back. Well, fuck that. Ignore. Yeah, so like. Just pop down here. Grab focus. Like immediately just jump to it. And it is greater than 0, so you should select it. Spell select list, grab focus, other stuff. So yes, that's just wrong. This must be like the sad part of RuneScape with how quiet all the music is. Yeah, this code literally just doesn't work, even though it is supposed to. I love code that like that. That's my favorite kind of bug. I also need to change that to a poison breath. Yeah, 'cause like the reason why I want it to like jump down automatically is because of this, where like there's only one option, and it's combat. So I should just be able to like, boom, just already be ready to select the spell. So why it doesn't do that pisses me off. There's no randomness to the healing. Well, I think there's no damage too. Like, I think that was not yet implemented. Because we're still using the placeholder formulas, I think, for damage and stuff. And healing is just damage, but not. Well, okay, at least I got that, like, little bit fixed. That was something that was always bothering me. I think I need to do it for TP as well, though. Fixed spells, slots, preview, combat, whatever. That is spell select list? Okay, yes. Tech list. Right, I just have to do the same here, basically. Alright, this is literally a copy-paste. Like, they just still call it a spell slot preview here. Tech list. Yeah, I could just do the same, like, on selected 0. Let's pop that down. We'll pop that down over here, whatever. There, now I can actually read this. Right, so on item select, rebuild text. Alright, right, I need to get reference to the label. Export TB label TB preview. Rich text. Fuck. Label. Chosen spell. Spell, quote unquote. One of these days I'll like go back and like fix all these so it's like less wrong. Label. Give me the label. I already forgot what I was typing. Preview? No? Oh my god. Label. Oh, no wonder it's not showing up. It's just lying and saying I typed it wrong. Hello? I didn't go over there. What? Wait, this is activated. I don't want that. Text equals. Oh god. Okay, right. This also needs to be fixed. Target. Right, we still have the target. Okay, players, like, still... Just current TP. Oh, that's not really even hard to... Yeah, I just don't have to worry about that, honestly. This is the cost. So I don't even need to worry about that. I could do just that and... Okay, actually this is going to be a little weird because I do have to do something where I have to like string... Oh god. Skill... No. Skill. TP cost. I want to make that L padded by 3. And then add, just translate TP. Not a lot of space here for... I suppose that's fine. I could just... Wait, I could make this work. Kind of. First off, no scroll. Do we have a space on top? Why? Oh, that's why. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I might actually have to squeeze this up a little more. What is my snap here? Oh, I'm still in 8.8. I could probably wrangle this better if I'm in 10.10. Like, here we go. So I have to figure out how do I want to like lay out this text? I kind of like my current on top and then the cost on bottom. It's very weird. There, cost text. Cost text, and then their current, just like be like target TP. Honestly, doesn't really need to be that bad. Plus new line. I'm lazy. I suppose I could also make it where all of this is red. If it's too much. If target TP is less... Or is greater than... Oh god. Is less than... Skill TP cost. Cost... Just less than, right. This would be the invalid condition. Be lazy.
Label TB text equals just itself, but dumber. Color. Nope. Color equals red. Color. I watched someone play Feywing last night, and it fucking sucks. That game fucking sucks. Like, I always, like, forget just how barely functional that game is, and I say barely as if it actually functions. One of these days, I'm gonna, like, go back to that Feywing dungeon demo, like, test thing, and see if I can get it into a good position. What is going on with this song? Whoops. Okay, I have to get to Wind, who's all the way down there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, do the attack. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even... I wanted to test this. Hey, look, this doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Right. Just throw that in there. Stupid me. Oh, this is fine, though, because... Okay, yeah, like 30 and TP2 cost. That is not easy to read. Okay. Maybe we could do it like that, PP, and then just like add a dash plus that. Maybe don't center it. Maybe that'll just like make it look nicer. It's like maybe... That's items. Yeah. That could be worse. I'm gonna L-pad this as well, though. Maybe do it that way. This should work, I'd say. If it doesn't, I'll scream. Yeah, good enough. Ah, cool miss. I don't know if I ever see that attack even land anymore. Oh, Acid Splash is a bit slow. Oh, right, no, because it's just that quick hit is fast. Also destroys her TP gauge. Oh, okay, this is, like, invalid. Okay, good. That actually gave me a chance to, like, test that. Okay. Add tech cost previewing combat. Okay, well that's some iron stuff. Just like a few things that needed work. There's still so much other stuff though that still needs work. Spell Fire 2. Wait, what? Oh, I just blinded that is all. Okay. this, like, I need to clean this up real fast. Because, like, hovering over this doesn't, like, make it nice. That is the party menu again. But I don't think it's, I think it's like just a, yeah, it's just the skill panel again. In theory, I could just have it like, do the clear? Build skills, where's the thing where you select garbage? Revert, hovered. Skill cache. I'm gonna make it so I can just, maybe I could just write null to it somewhere. Like on skill selected. Oh wait, what? Huh? Wait, where is this? What? Okay, that builds it. Oh wait, here we go. Display skill. Okay, if I just set this to null immediately, I imagine that like just func ready, just immediately write that and just hope I don't screw something up. That would save me a lot of time, having to like write another awkward grabber. What do you mean? I don't want to fix you. No selection. Oh, I just have a function that just does this. I am gonna have to translate those strings too, yeah, but like... It's like, okay, go over here, and okay, there, now it's just clean. Glist has like a million skills, there we go. Okay, good. Thank God I already did that. Element, scope, power, resist. No element is translated, I believe. I'll just leave those for now. It's not offensive. Tech quick hit, I know though, I have already like changed 3 times to be correctly translated and it just isn't. Skills. Tech quick hit. Tech quick hit, here we go. I have considered like also adjusting things so like when you attack with multiple weapons, it's only using like some formula with weapon attacks and power based on like that weapon specifically being swung. That's something closer to I think how Final Fantasy does it. Might be technically better for certain kinds of balances. Oh, I really love how like tech quick hit isn't actually being translated here. Yeah, that's cool. What's up with that? Oh. Oh, whoops. Quick hit. I believe quick hit is part of why Riku is fucking broken in Final Fantasy X. She can just like, especially in the original English. Oh, I love how this is still not working. That's really fucking awesome. I love you. Where like, in the original version, it would like make her attacks like the fastest, or no, it's not quick hit. I'm thinking quick item or whatever. But Tita still could also like quick hit, I believe, and it's like really, really fast. Like it's like a 1 on the delay scale. And they had to like nerf it so it costed more and it delays less, so it's like 2. Or like delays more. Skills. Why are we not correct? Tech, quick hit, it's like right here. Tech, quick hit. What the fuck? Why is this not translating? And this is all fucked up. Oh, right, because I know what it's fucked up. Alright, because I flipped the things over. Probably. Whoop. Quick hit info. This is literally fucking what I have here. What? Hello? Is that a different queue? What? How did a second queue get here? This is a different... What? Is it just like rendering? What is... Oh, no, that's just the culling from the thing. Look, I'm going to physically go in here. Quick hit. Copy. Motherfucking paste. Are we just gonna selectively, like, not translate things? Do I have to, like... Is there, like, some bullshit with the translation thing because they broke translations in this version of Godot? Okay, now it just works. Whatever. Actually lying. Clear. Tech preview. Window at start. Fix. Quick hit text. Things I'm never actually going to be as descriptive. Whenever I'm just not doing things. Okay, I think all that's good. I've quite touched this up. This was definitely, like, starting to get, like, really clunky, and there was just things that were falling behind. I'm glad that, like, this menu actually works a bit better now. There's still some ugliness here and there I need to fix, like, with the... Maybe, like, adjust which kind of theme this is using. Can I, like, change how... Colors, constants, icons, styles. I don't want to override this necessarily for everything, so I wonder if I could just quickly hop in here and just, like, style box empty, style box empty. See if that lets me... No, you're still doing that shit. I don't like that. Yeah, it's on item list here. Specifically here, yeah. That's a style box empty. That's a panel. Flat. Huh? Selected focus. Just make everything empty. Just make it all disappear. Make the entire world disappear. Selected style box. I'm just gonna assume that it's gonna keep the gray one. The gray one is fine, especially for now. I don't like that it makes it hard to tell you're focusing on that. I could see the menu down there. That's pissing me off. Okay, hold on. Let me just kind of like go into the spell slot system real fast. You need to be nudged down just a tiny bit. I did also see it kind of like get nudged. Hopefully that won't matter. Wait, where do we do the tween? tween. Oh god, it's getting dark now. 3:25. I'll probably retire soon. I'd like to just entirely retire. Like, this is it. This is my last stream. I'm done making games. We're just never gonna make games again. No more Dragon games. I just want to, like, double check and make sure there's not any more, like, easy wins I can just dip in and do real fast. Slot ID +1. That's just that stuff. Then we won't get Dragon games. Yeah, I fucking hate that. It sucks, doesn't it? Oh my god, where did I put that code? Like, the simple process of just move the thing, which, of course, as I said, doesn't work, but maybe it'll work when I try to, like, not invisible it really fast. Like, I think here, yeah, we, like... Alright, allow exit. It sets the visibility for... I have to be careful, because if I change this, this could affect other parts of the game. That will wait. That is not something I can just simply do. Select list. Where was the... I was literally just staring at... Okay, this is the tweens, right. Yeah, the tweens are right. Okay, so... Just kind of like nudge this down. No. That song is having so much fun. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I do need to make some kind of indicator that you are changing what you're selecting here. But that does look a little better, at least. I can, like, open up that menu and then, like, go in round, and that'll be, like, part of the trailer. I do need to start thinking about trailer stuff is the thing. At least for, like, the demo. So that we can, like, replace all the outdated stuff that we have. This is why, like, some skill animations need to be just kind of hacked together real fast and add some of the sound effects and stuff. I think it should be doable. I think that should be okay. Oh, hold on, let me, like, push that again. No, please get... please do not add that lock file. Just spell thing. Select menu, lower, whatever. I'm sure I'll understand that in, like, 10 years. I think another menu I do need to do a little bit of double checking over. Let me, like, make a save. This needs to be reworked a little bit too. This keyboard still works fine, but it's not the best. Like, it really, like, is janky and jumps around strangely. But I can save this. And this one has, like, the corrupt wind where he has 6 equipment slots, but shouldn't. So I could just delete this file. I forgot I have those sound effects in here, that's right. I added those a second time, I think. Oops. Holy fuck. Wait, was it really loud? Oh no, it was so quiet for me. Good morning, everyone. Oops. That was very loud for me. Oops. Good morning, Radiant. Are you ready for school? It's 6 a.m. It's time to catch the bus. Alright, let me do a quick round real fast. Just to kind of feel out what was like anything that I particularly wanted to do. I might move the debug encounter indicator in the top to like a different part of the screen. I know I set some of these extra warps up. Shops, eventually I need to like get around to these too. Woke it up by the sound of getting absolutely destroyed with a crit. Oh, that wasn't a crit, that was the Atma sound effects. I forgot what? Huh? Well, this is janky. Maybe make a note there. This town in general needs, like, to be cleaned up. Was there anything... I hopefully, like, haven't managed to break something with this, right? Oh, hey, I forgot that I made that sound effect work. And that's another reason why I need to, like, remove that encounter table thing there, is just because that kobold is being covered by that. It's only in debug, but still. Right, and then you, like, walk over there and it won't trigger that again, and then I could, like... As a first-time baby player, I go up here, and I get attacked by kobolds. Oh my god, they're all, like, lined up. I think I never got around to the ICV modifications. I do need to do that, don't I? I should put Atma in this, just so I can, like, explode enemies. I already have kill all, but it's funnier to explode them. Do I have anything that can kill funnily? I don't think I do. Okay, here, just get, like... Oh, right, I'm not a summoner. Okay. Well, hopefully that is enough for now. I do need to, like, start... I guess soon I need to, like, grab where all the calculations happen from and throw that at Argyle, too. Because, like, math has to be done, which sucks. Math sucks and isn't real. What else? I do need to, like, mess around with the idea of using... What is it? Like, weapon skill calculations, maybe? Just trying to think over cursive math, but it was fun. Thanks for stream. I hate video games. Yeah. I think I'll just call it then, yeah. Maybe later I'll be doing some others. I really want to fix the destination issue. That shit is pissing me off so much. I don't even know, like, how I can fix it. But who cares? Oh, right, my vodka. No wonder. I was like, why do I feel too sober right now? I keep meaning to, like, get up and, like, take a sip, and I never did. There's, like, no blood circulating to my legs right now, so... I guess until then, I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday. Maybe more of this. If I, like, have more time. Oh, God, I have to do stuff later, too. Wait, you don't have any legs. You see those, like, little frilly leaf things? That's, like, the closest things you get. You're going to run out. I don't intend to go anywhere right now. Okay, well, I'm out. Here we go. Dragons and, snakes and stuff.